Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Arnabi. I am working in a FAANG company as a SD. So you know that I am taking mock interview in top med currently, and I have seen that some of the mistakes, some common mistakes you are doing. So I thought, why not come up with a new series where I will invite some people who are currently working in the product based company, and they will come to my channel. I will be the interviewer. I will give them one question and they will try to solve it, and here we will record this session and it will be a demo mock interview for you. So whenever you are preparing for your mock interview, or even though you are dreaming to land up in a product based company and you are not sure like how to handle the question, how to answer that time, this video is surely going to help you. So I will come up with some videos like this. Hope you will enjoy and you will learn a lot of things, especially the do's and don'ts you should do and should not do in time of interview. These things is surely going to help you. So without wasting any time, let's start. And if you are liking this, please let me know in the comment section. Also, if you are new to my channel, please do consider to subscribe. Thank you. Let's start. Hi, so today I have Indraneel with me, who will be helping me for this mock interview session. So hi Indraneel, how are you?
Yeah, hi, I'm doing good. Yeah, how are
Yeah,
you?
so would you like to introduce yourself to my audience?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Indraneel Pal. I graduated in 2020, and then since then I've been working as a software engineer. So I started my career at Gupshup Technologies India Private Limited. I worked there for nearly 2 years, and then I joined Microsoft in May of 2022 this month. I've been working here for 6 months.
Okay, so shall we proceed and start the interview?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I will quickly give you the question. So are you able to see it?
Yeah, sure. I am
Yeah,
seeing, able to see the question.
yeah. So it's like we have one array called nums, and you need to find and another number called k. Now you need to find the total number of sub-arrays whose sums are equal to k. So for the first example, you can see the array has numbers 2, 5, 3, 4, 7, and the target value is 7. And we need to find that how many sub-arrays can be formed that will give a total sum of 7. So if you check, like if I am choosing 2 and 5, it's giving the sum as 7. If I am choosing 3 and 4, it's also giving the sum 7. And 7 itself also giving a sum 7. So there are three possible sub-arrays that we can form. Similar way, the second array is given here, our target is minus 10. And same way we can got three sub-arrays. So now you need to tell me like how you will solve this question and what will be your approach.
Okay. So I just have one doubt. If so it is a guarantee that the arrays will be of size greater than zero, right?
Yes.
And what is the range of integers between in the arrays and k?
Yeah. So k and in both the like integers will be so you want to know the length of the array or the integer length?
No, I just want to know the. It will be one within integer limit, right?
Yes, yes.
The
Within integer
okay,
limit, both the numbers present in the array and the numbers.
okay, sure. So we need to find the number of subarrays of sum equals k. Okay, so okay, the first approach that comes to my mind is that we are going to have two loops, one with I and one with j, and so basically 0 to I and I starts from 0 to n and j starts from I to n, and so basically we will calculate the sum for each of the subarrays that is possible, and if that is equal to k, we'll increase the result counter, and finally we'll return the result counter.
Okay, so that means you will go and form each and every sub-array and you will like check this
Correct.
sum.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So like what will be the time and space complexity for that?
The time complexity will be O n square of the order of n square, and the space complexity will be order of 1.
Okay. So can you further optimize it?
Hmm. Okay. Let me think. Okay. So the approach that the correct me if I wrong. My understanding is that the nums of I to j should be equal to 7, right?
Yes.
So uh, nums of I to j means nums of 0, 0 to j minus of nums of 0 to I minus 1, which is equal to 7. So if I say that nums of 0 to j minus 7 equal to nums of 0 to I minus 1. So uh, if we basically store the prefix sum of the entire array in a
Okay.
variable. So nums of 0 comma j is basically the prefix sum till the jth index.
Yes.
So if we see that and nums of 0 comma I minus 1 is the prefix sum till the
I minus one thing.
I minus 1th index.
Yes.
So we say that the num. So if we see that we calculate the prefix sum for each and every of the index, each one of the indexes of the array, and subtract the kth value from it, and we check that inside, and we also correspondingly at the same time store the prefix sum for each one of the indexes of the array, and we check at the same time that if the prefix sum minus the kth value is already contained inside the prefix sum array, then we basically increment the counter for that jth index, because
Okay.
so basically what happens is that we make sure that uh, from till the jth index we already have a prefix sum, and we subtract the target sum from it, we already have the starting value which could be added to the k value to get the jth index.
Yes.
So this approach, it's basically a prefix sum approach, and I think this will reduce the time complexity.
Okay. So what will be the new time complexity here?
So the time complexity will be of the order of n, and the space
Yeah.
complexity will also be of the order of n.
Yeah. Because he will be like saving the prefix sum for each
Sum.
index.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So can you quickly like write and show it for any of one of the example, like how things are
Okay.
going and how it's happening?
Okay. Sure. Sure.
So
So
maybe
let
you
me
can
take
like
this
yeah
example.
take one
So
prefix some or somewhere you can save and all the
yes.
things you can show.
Yes. So let's say that I have three variables. Okay, which is the current sum, which I initialize as 0. The target sum is the kth value, which is minus 10, and in the prefix sum hash map, I store the initial value, which is 0 comma 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
because I will the current sum is 0, and that occurs only one time.
Yes.
So I start iterating through the array, and in the so the first is comes 10. So I increment current sum as 10,
Okay.
and I say that 10 minus of k minus of minus 10, which is 20. The 20 is not contained inside the prefix sum. So and also okay, so I I also store another variable, which is the result counter, which is basically tells me the number of times I have a sub-array whose sum is equal to k. So since now the current sum is 10, 10 minus of minus 10 is 20. The prefix sum does not contain any key with 20, so I do not increment the result counter, and I update the counter for the current sum, which is 10 comma 1. So the sum 10 occurs till this index only one time. Now I go to the I equal to 2, index I equal to 2, and here the current sum becomes 12.
Yes.
Now 12 minus of minus 10, which is the 22. Now 22 does not occur in the prefix sum or the hash map, does not have any key. So I do not increment the result counter, and I increment the current prefix sum hash map as 12 comma 1,
1.
because 12 occurs till this index as 1.
Yes.
Now 12 minus of 2 is 10. So the current sum becomes 10.
10 as well.
Now current sum becomes 10. So, but 10 minus a minus 10 is 20. 20 has not occurred inside the prefix sum subarray till now, so I do not increment the result counter. But 10 has already occurred inside the current prefix sum array.
Yes.
So I increment the counter for 10 from 1 to 2.
Yes.
Over here. Now the prefix sum till the I equal at I 4 at the current sum at I equal to 4 index is I equal to 3 index is minus 10. So and at this is 10 minus 20, which is minus 10. Now minus 10 plus a minus of minus 10, which is 0.
Yes.
Now 0 has already occurred inside the inside the prefix sum. So in the prefix sum hash map already contains a key with counter 0. So that means that this subarray 10 to minus 2 and minus 20, the sum should be equal to minus 10.
Minus 10.
So I increment the result counter for it, and the result counter will be exactly equal to the value of the key contained inside the prefix sum, which is 0. So result equal to prefix result plus equal to prefix sum dot get 0, which is 1.
Yes.
And correspondingly, I also update the value for the current sum inside the hash map, since minus 10 occurs only once here.
Yes.
Now minus 10 plus 10, the current sum becomes 0. Now 0 minus a minus 10 is 10. Okay, so 10 has already occurred inside the prefix sum, and the counter for 10 is 2.
Yes.
So till this index, if we consider this index, I will find two subarrays whose sum equal to k. So I increment the result counter by the count of 10, which is 1 plus 2, 3. And since 0 is already considered contained inside the prefix sum, I increment the counter for 0 inside the prefix sum hash map by 1, which is 2. So here we see that the total number of subarrays is 3, and we return the result as well. So the total number of subarrays, if we explicitly see, is that from array of nums of 0 to 4, we have a subarray. 0 to 0 to 3, we have a subarray. Then we have a subarray from uh, uh, 1 to 4, and we also have a subarray from
0.
3 to 4.
Yes.
Right? So here we see that the index at fourth index, 2 subarrays end. That's why we got the counter as 2 for the fourth index, and that's why we incremented the result counter by 2. So that's the approach.
Yes. So you explained it very nicely. So can you quickly write the code? Assume
Sure.
that you have a function called you need to return the result, or the function may be count target something. You are given the array and the k, and you need to return the value, like how many sub-arrays can be possible. Yeah, fine case and sub-array. That is fine. So you are doing the code in Java, right?
Yes, yes, I'm writing the code in Java.
Yeah.
Yes. So and integer k is the input I'm considering.
Okay, so the code is like
So yeah,
pretty much, yeah,
yeah,
clear. You have
yeah,
already dry run for it, and we can see that
mm,
you are just for every step you are uh, maintaining one current sum, and every step you are checking if the current sum minus k is present. If yes, then we will add that value to our result, and
yes,
simultaneously we will keep on putting sum for every index, and its value will be like how much time that value is present will be stored in the map.
yeah,
So the
correct.
like you have already showed our write version, that was really good to explain, and the code is also pretty much clear. So thank you, Indraneel, for coming to my channel. It was really a great session. If you have to say anything, you can tell. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnabi. It was a great experience too.
Okay. Thank you.